We received your message, and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us.
It's now been more than a week since 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie disappeared, and investigators are racing against the clock as ransom deadlines approach.
Plus, shots fired at a party in Santa Ana. Officers at the scene trying to figure out what happened and who fired the gun.
And today is Super Bowl Sunday. We're taking a live look at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, where the highly anticipated game and halftime show is just hours away.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning. I'm Irene Cruz.
And I'm Tim Caputo. We want to begin with new details in that search for Nancy Guthrie. Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda live with the latest details this morning. Monica.
Tim, Irene, well, it's been over a week now since Nancy Guthrie was last seen, and her kids, they've been relentless in their effort to try and bring their mother home. Just last night, they released a new video speaking to whoever has their mother, saying they are prepared to pay ransom.
We received your message, and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show anchor Savannah Guthrie, disappeared from her Tucson home last weekend. Authorities say the 84-year-old was the victim of an apparent kidnapping. This new plea from the Guthrie siblings comes after a Tucson television station received a new message claiming to be from the kidnappers. That local news station said the message contains something the senders think will prove to investigators that they are the same people who sent the first note, the one that mentioned Nancy Guthrie's Apple Watch, possible damage at her home, demanded Bitcoin, and included 2 deadlines.
If the ransom note talks about specific things in the house, like things broken, things moved, cameras removed or smashed, whatever it might be, if that's the case, they're going to go back and double check they've got to see if it matches what the bad guys are telling them.
Last night, deputies were seen leaving the home of Savannah's sister, Annie Guthrie. Video shows them carrying some boxes. Now, we've also learned investigators are looking into a vehicle of interest after receiving a tip. A Tucson Circle K told ABC News law enforcement reviewed their video surveillance at one of their stores. Now, at this point, authorities have not identified a suspect person of interest, and they still have not ruled anybody out. Of course, this is still a developing story. We will stay on top of it. Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hopefully she's found safe. Monica, thank you for the latest. Well, new this morning, police are trying to sort out what led to a deadly shooting in Santa Ana. One person was killed and 2 others were taken to the hospital in stable condition. The shooting happened on South Broadway near Richland around 11 last night. It's unclear if anyone has been arrested.
New details on that deadly grocery store crash in Westwood that killed 3 people. The second victim, a 28-year-old man named Z Dow, has been identified. The first victim, 42-year-old Derice Reynaud, was identified on Friday. They have not identified that third victim. We do know 6 other people were injured in that crash. This all happened on Thursday when a driver slammed into a 99 Ranch Market after hitting a bicyclist. Police say the crash was not intentional. The identity of that third victim has not yet been released.
And good morning. We have some warm weather heading our way to Super Bowl Sunday. Right now, taking a live look from Malibu. Really beautiful shot to start off your Sunday morning. Clear skies for you. 58 degrees, so we're not seeing much in way of cloud cover once again. It is a cool start, though, for some spots, so have a light sweater, a light jacket, and think the tank top underneath, the short sleeves. Irvine right now, just starting to see the sunrise. You won't need the layers this morning. 72 out there to start off your Sunday. You can skip straight to the tank top or your jersey if you're getting ready for a Super Bowl party. 36 for you out in Palmdale, Lancaster to start the day, 37 in Wrightwood, and then moving toward the coast, we're seeing the 50s and 60s, already at 60 degrees in Santa Monica, Huntington Beach, you're at 50, and Anaheim coming in 56. All right, temperatures this afternoon, we are talking about 10 to 15 degrees above average, depending on where you are. LA, Orange County, the low 80s, Valleys, Inland Empire, breaking into the mid 80s this afternoon. Our beaches will be in the 70s, mountains the upper 50s, and then our high deserts, the low 70s. You'll notice not much cloud cover in the mix. Enjoy this. It is going to be absolutely beautiful today and tomorrow. And then we are talking about some big changes. We are talking about several chances for some moisture this week, and then another storm set for next weekend. I'll break it all down in the full forecast. But for now, Tim, Irene, I'll send it back to you.
Okay. Shake up coming up this week. Shayla, thank you. We're taking a live look from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara right now on a day that tens of millions of people have marked on their calendars for months. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and the big game is just hours away. The
whole Bay Area has been celebrating all week long ahead of today's showdown. And Zach Fuentes from our sister station in the Bay Area live in Santa Clara this morning with fans and players, I'm assuming, waking up happy this morning. I know there are a lot of concerts and parties Saturday night. There might be people coming back to their hotel at this hour, Zach.
We got a hotel behind the camera where I'm seeing just that very thing happen. We got this one behind me, which is where the Patriots are staying. We're not being biased. It's just this one is a little closer to the stadium. The Seahawks are staying a little farther away. And look, so many people are excited for this game, especially, of course, the Patriots and the Seahawks fan in particular, because this is a rematch, really, of Super Bowl 49 when the Tom Brady-led Patriots held off the Russell Wilson-led Seahawks. And now we find ourselves here at Super Bowl 60. We're at Levi's Stadium, where we have two quarterbacks who have a whole lot to prove. You've got the Seahawks' Sam Darnold, who came out of USC with big expectations. He did hit major roadblocks with the Jets and the Panthers, but Darnold has revived his career with stops here in the Bay Area, Minnesota, and now Seattle. While the Patriots' Drake May is in just his second year and was a strong regular season MVP candidate, but whichever QB has the best game today might turn out to be the MVP.
I'm always competing against their defense and just trying to do what I can do to move the ball down the field, execute, put the ball in the end zone, at the end of the day, and also protect the football. So that's always how I've thought about it. But I know Drake's such a good player. He's earned the right to be in the MVP conversation. And I know, our defense, a lot of guys on our defense feel the same way.
Played some great defenses, some defenses that deserve the credit that they've gotten, and I think Seattle's just another one of them. They've played well all year long. They're statistically, one of the best defenses in the league, and I think you see that on film.
We got a lot of Patriots and Seahawks fans obviously visiting us here in the Bay Area, but there are actually a lot of them who live here in the Bay Area, too, that are Patriots and Seahawks fans. But for the Niners fans here locally, it is just so painful to see the Seahawks playing at their home stadium. We heard George Kittle, the 49ers tight end, say he hopes that both teams lose. That's not going to happen, but what is going to happen is the press conference where we're going to have the Super Bowl Bay Area host committee hand off to the Los Angeles Super Bowl host committee, where you guys are going to get ready for all of your Super Bowl fun for next year's Super Bowl. Let me tell you, you guys are in for a real treat. Pumped up for that. And the Super Bowl airs on ABC next year, too. So you guys are really, I'm so jealous of you guys. Let's just put it out there now that the Niners and the Rams are going to play that Super Bowl. We know the Niners are going to win. I said it, but just putting it out there. Fight me.
How dare you?
We shall see. I think Matthew Stafford will have something to say about that.
Regardless, it's going to be awesome next year to see the Super Bowl in L.A. Zach, thanks so much. Well, obviously, neither the Rams nor the Chargers will be playing in today's game, but anybody who's a fan of either USC or UCLA may be rooting for the Seahawks.
Specifically Seattle, because